Oops. A first rudimentary cow farm. Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft. Last episode I realized we forgot to update the map and project board, so I've updated the map in between. It's not that interesting, you just see the iron farm here located. It looks terrible on the map as it does in the real world. But also the project board we can update. Now I'll leave a couple of things on there, like the iron farm. We have one, but it's not the final one yet. Villager converters, same. We don't want to have a more permanent setup for that. But the sugarcane farm, that one is done. Oh, excuse me. So I blew a hole in the wall. I've been upgrading my tools as well, so I have a lot of efficiency 5 things that I still have to get used to. In today's episode, guys, I want to focus on farmland for the animals, and I have 3 buildings planned. You can see it just about on the map. I've cleared some spaces, laid out some edges with cobblestone. Sir, excuse me. 3 buildings here, and if we have time, I'm really doubting that, a pathway connecting that up with the main village as well, but that is a long way. I mean, this little pathway to the church took me ages, so maybe we won't get to that, but that is definitely something to be planned, as well as a bridge to cross this gap, and maybe thinking about that this river doesn't run through. That needs to be changed as well. Something for the project board, but we'll see what we get done and then add those things to the board for future episodes as well. I have a bit more resource gathering to do and some preparation, and then the rest of the day is going to be a lot of building, and I'll explain what the purpose of all these buildings are as we complete them as well. But yeah, this is not the way to my resources. I'll see you in a bit, guys. And welcome to today's building site. It's a little bit more clearly visible here than it was on the map. I've laid out, this is a location where we'll place a farmhouse. There we'll have a barn where the pig is already waiting to be let in, and over there will be some sort of tool shed, maybe farm equipment, machinery, storage, and then all the way around here, basically up until this steep edge to the barn, and then from the back of the barn there's a cliff alongside there to the tool shed, and here this will be fields for the animals to roam in. I'll remove the most of the trees here and raise the land up a little bit so it's not that steep here anyway. Put a fence around it, and then the rest of the terrain can be quite rough as needed. And then we have the farmhouse here with the gorgeous mountains behind, as well as a view towards the main village. I really like the way that looks. So I'm gonna start on the barn first, and then the shed, and then the farmhouse. I've prepared project boxes for every location to with the resources in there, so builds should be smooth. Yeah, so let's get to it. And here we are. The barn has been completed. Don't mind the continuity error with the villagers around me and the terrain being different. We'll get to that. I'm filming these things out of order. I did all the building first, and then per building I'm recording sort of the demo clip. But here we are. Hello, sir. Here we have a barn where basically the animals from the field here, they go inside for the winter or for the night or for cold temperatures or what have you. And actually the real purpose, and it's looking kind of shady with a bunch of naked sheep in the basement, but I assure you these are all dyed and hooked up to an automatic shearing setup. Where basically they're encased in glass, all the sheep. They are standing on a block. There's a observer looking at the block, and if they eat the grass and regain their wool, a dispenser with shears gets fired, and below there is a hopper leading into these chests. And on this side we sort of have the happy colors, a out of order rainbow, and on this side we have the this year's autumn collection, I suppose, with the yellows and the reds and the browns and the grays. So that's what this is. This is just going to slowly collect the colored wool. I've been working in the area for a bit, and this is what we collected so far. So pretty nice. And I suppose I'll make it so that if I need a lot of a particular color, I can re-dye the sheep. I'd have to see how that goes though, but that is annoying because you can't dye them when they have been sheared, and they're basically always sheared. So yeah, that's it for the barn. I'm pretty happy with this building. And across the field from the barn is this old shed. I envision this is the place where the farmers store their equipment they use to work the land, maybe do some maintenance as well, maybe keep some animals inside. And the interior definitely needs a lot of work still. I need to find some good examples of farming equipment if I can find them in Minecraft. I think that would be real nice. But in here now, what I wanted to do is I've just done this for cows, but I have a whole bunch of cows here. that you can sort of make bob up and down. There's a dispenser with a water bucket hidden below, and you randomly they randomly pop up, and you feed them with wheat, and they will breed, and baby cows will be born, and because of the water they sort of randomly bob up and down, so it's really easy to feed them. And when you're done, you can remove the water again, so then make sure that they don't bob up and down, and you can close the hatch. And then if we walk around sort of towards the basement, you can actually stand here. I have a trapdoor here because I still want to have more adult cows, but in normal operations what you would do is this would be open and the mature cows can't fall through and the babies can, and you would wait here for them to grow up, and then kill them with either a looting sword or something. There's automated ways to do it, but I wanted to start manually because I want to use the looting effect for extra steak and extra leather, and I also didn't want to have cooked steak automatically because the butchers in my house, they accept raw steak as well, some of them, or maybe all of them, and if I want to cook it later I can always use a dedicated fire aspect sword that I'll just keep here. So yeah, this is definitely something I'll get back to. I should sleep, but yeah, this is a very old shed. I tried to go with a sort of a poorly maintained building look for this. I thought that was fitting. For the third and final building, for now at least, on this farm estate, I present you the farmhouse. And oh boy, am I unsure about this one. I really like the barn for the color combination, and the shed has some really interesting shapes. So I really enjoyed the end result of this. As I was designing and building this, and I was like, I wanted to add more color into builds. I was going for more browns, etc., and I was kind of fed up with that. So I thought I'll add some crimson wood and netherrack. And I actually think color combination wise, this isn't too bad. It just looks like the house of the Witch of Hans and Gretel, or something. Is that what it's called in English? I think so. So yeah, I'm not sure about that, but you know what? I think I just envision these people are eccentric homeowners. Now, what I've done here is, and I'm still in the process of working this up, but these are automatic food farms. I have basically 2 apartments, and these villagers, they work the land, and they should throw food towards these guys behind here who are, excuse me, sir, who are locked up, and then the hoppers will intercept, the hopper minecarts will intercept the food. Okay. Yeah, but this is what I was worried about. They are sort of more looking at each other. So I don't know. Maybe they'll spend a lot of time throwing food at each other. And then there's another apartment here to get here. You know, they should actually work. Inside here, I'll probably do some decoration. I don't know. There's a bunch of other villagers around because I moved them here, and they were working the land. And another thing that I did was I filled in the land and raised it a lot to make it a lot more smooth. This doesn't need to be a flat field for sure, but it was really steep and there were a lot of trees in there. So this was actually really a birch forest. I'll plant a couple of saplings back. Probably maybe tweak the terrain some more here, but there were just too many trees here for the moment. So this really concludes the sort of the tour of the farmland. Most of the things have been set up. I'll continue tweaking these as we go, but the main building portion is done here. And here we are back at base. I've updated the map and it looks awesome. The shed looks a little bit weird, but I actually really like that, and I think the other buildings look pretty plain, so maybe I'll have to do something on the roof of, for example, the barn to make sure that it's not more than just a brown plaque. But yeah, this is really cool. You could see the border. This is really nice, and it's gonna look even more awesome with a road connecting that. And let's actually put that up. So this farmland for the animals, we've well and truly done that, and there's more tweaks to be done, but the main work is done. Let's actually connect farm, and I cannot type. Connect farm and village. That is definitely something to do for the future. And actually what I wanted to show as well, with the animals gone, I've moved the cactus and the bamboo, etc. This leaves this space open, and what I'd want to do is build something like a general store that would serve as our main storage house. So in this building project, again, I have at least 3 full double chests full of random blocks. I'd want to get them all in here, properly labeled, remove them from the house as well. Mostly there's things that can be stored in the house, but most of the stuff just needs to be in one place. So I'm gonna put that on the project board as well, a general store for storage, and that actually sort of the general store fits the location as well. I think on the sort of the main square. I'd have to still design it and lay it out properly. Probably will have a path running like this past the general store, leaving some room for another building over here, and then all the way up to here we'll have to terraform this, and there will be a bridge all the way to the farmland. And the farmhouse, it's growing on me, guys. It is. Oh, careful, I might make my entire village pink. It's but yeah, lots to do in the village still. Every project completed apparently adds 2 more things to the project board. Well, isn't that always how it goes? And that is gonna do it for today. I want to once again thank you so much for watching. If you have any tips or feedback, do feel free to leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like or subscribing to the channel for similar content in the future. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I hope to see you next time.